Jess, come on in. What's going on, girlfriend?
Oh, this is hard.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's just, I'm sorry. While I valued my time here at Denny's,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hang up my apron.
Jess, what's going on?
Sorry, I've just been thinking a lot lately, and if I don't go after my dreams of being a writer now while I'm young, I'm afraid I might not ever do it.
But Jess, you're my best waitress. You're the head writer of the menu. You know, you can't leave me all high and dry, can you?
I'm sorry, I have to do this for me.
No, I get it. All you writers are the same. You come in here, you get comfortable, you find your voice.
I don't have to leave right away. I can stay and train something new.
Right. After all I encouraged you to do, you know, who was it that suggested the American Classics breakfast line? And I stood by you when sales plummeted on that 9-egg omelet.
No, As I Lay Dying was a controversial menu item. Faulkner is an American literary icon.
I stuck by you. I picked you up and I dusted you off because I knew that you had moons over my hammy in you the whole time.
I know, and I thank you. And I feel like now I have to challenge myself beyond just menu puns. I mean, the creative environment here at Denny's is awesome. I just feel like it's not the right fit for me right now.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. I get it. Just go.
Sorry.
Hemingway!
I'm sorry?
Ernest Hemingway. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Well, I wrote with him.
What? You did?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, God. I mean, why do you think I greenlighted the For Whom the Bell Toll House chocolate chip milkshake? I had to reformat so many menus just to fit that in.
I had no idea.
I wrote with all of them. Fitzgerald, T.S. Eliot, a few women that no one remembers. We all have our demons, Jess. You're a tortured artist, and I'm the shriveling mentor of Ernest Hemingway and Gertrude Stein.
How old are you?
I see myself in you a little bit, and that's why it's so hard to let you go.
Because those guys were like the 20s.
I should have seen it coming. The salad bar, we called it an immovable feast. And that line of matzo-based sandwiches. The sun also rises, but this sandwich won't. All the signs were there.
I'm struggling to understand how you're still alive.
But you should go. Fly the coop. You have my blessing. Go, please. But could you train the new girl before you go?
Sure, of course. What's her name?
J.K. Rowling.
Hey there, sports fans. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about concussions every time I turn on ESPN. I just think that politicians and lawyers should stick to ruining our country instead of my Sunday morning. Anyway, I was reading a book, and it said that sissy boys had been ruining sports for centuries. If you don't believe me, I'll take you back in time to the Roman Colosseum.
I wouldn't mind creating bastard slave children with her. She makes my toga dance.
Right here.
You ought to. 4 gold coins for 1 goblet of wine? Whew. For that price, I'd expect to lay with a wine wench.
Blow me. Just blow me.
Whoa.
Oh, look! finish him!
Oh, yes! Kill! 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 Oh, do my eyes deceive me? Or did Argon just spare the life of that gladiator? Was he deaf to the crowd's cries for bloodshed?
I fear not. Under new mandate, a gladiator must not strike a defenseless opponent.
Oh, nonsense! 'Tis my favorite part.
Agreed. But I fear Caesar has different opinions. I hear he plans to improve gladiator safety.
Ridiculous! These gladiators need not coddling. They knew what they were getting into when they were captured and enslaved.
It is true. I hear Caesar plans to equip these gladiators with helmet and shield.
How am I supposed to revel in a man's throat being slit if I can't see his life leave through his eyes?
'Tis the shields that I detest. You can't even cut, slash, or stab with them. Such dull instruments.
Oh my, when will Caesar realize that most Romans revel in mutilation? Let the other cowards enjoy the decathlon.
Intolerable! Can't they throw the javelin at somebody? I get nauseated with their chariot races. They just go around in circles for hours.
But I do enjoy it when they crash. When I was a little boy, none of the gladiators donned helmets, and those men were immortals.
Perchance they could request an attendance with Caesar in order to reason with him.
Impossible! They're all dead. None of them lived past 30, but their plaudits will live on for millennia.
Like Unitas!
Oh, yes. He could throw a spear 60 yards and pierce the throat of an opponent.
And what about Baccich? He ate a lion during a match.
Oh, yes, true indeed. But that lion had just eaten his brother, so it only seemed fair.
Well, what about McCarthy? Wasn't he as big as a bear?
Oh, he was a bear. It took a whole brigade of soldiers to bring him down to Hades. And then they cut off his head and threw it into the audience.
I envy that crowd.
Yeah.
I have not once left the Colosseum with a souvenir.
There's nothing more that is worth collecting, my dear Bulbous. Our society is crumbling around us. We are witnessing the fall of Rome.
Another match begins.
Finally! Geez, the blood from the last one has nearly dried! What is this? What is this? The men don't have swords!
Swords have been outlawed, but they only use wooden sticks now.
Oh, by Zeus! And what is this? They're hugging?
Is he patting his bottom in congratulations?
What is this?
What
How do
a bunch
I
of
feel?
pansies!
What is going
Let's
on?
go to a bathhouse and fuck!